St. Patty's Day is right around the corner, so for this holiday I wanted to give everybody their own little bit of Irish luck, a pot of gold, edible. It's basically a pot de chocolat with Dulce De Leche salted caramel core. Delicious. A pot de chocolat is basically just a cooked chocolate pudding, and then for the caramel center I'm using a Dulce De Leche with salt on top. Don't be scared, this recipe sounds a little bit complicated and it does take a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it and it's actually pretty easy. We start with the chocolate pudding. On the stovetop, we bring the cream and the milk to simmer and stir in the chopped chocolate, whisk it together until the chocolate's completely melted and smooth. In a separate bowl, you're going to take your egg yolks and your sugar and whisk them together until they turn pale yellow in color. So now we have our hot chocolate and our egg mixture, and it's time to combine them. You take a little bit of the hot chocolate mixture and whisk it into the eggs until it's fully combined. Then you gradually add the rest of the hot chocolate, whisking constantly. Now it's time to bake the chocolate pudding. You're going to pour the mixture into ramekins or oven-safe coffee cups, whatever your choice. Place them in a little water bath. Cover them with foil and throw that in the oven for about an hour. To make the Dulce De Leche, you're just going to empty the contents of the sweetened condensed milk can and a little bit of salt into the bowl on top of the boiling water. Just going to let that cook for about an hour, stirring occasionally. It'll turn a nice brown caramely color, and that's when you know it's done. Remove the Dulce De Leche from the heat and just let it cool to about room temperature. At this point, you're going to want to assemble your pots of gold. Take your chilled pudding out of the fridge, hollow out a little core in the center of each pudding, and pour in the Dulce De Leche. Then you're going to want to sprinkle just a little bit of nice sea salt on top of that whole concoction. Top this with your gold coins and you've got an adorable St. Patty's Day dessert.